You've been here the whole time? So weird. Sorry, I apologize. It's very rude. I didn't even know you were here. Oh, gosh. Good afternoon. Okay. Read these two things, and I have lots of thoughts about them, so I'm going to try to get into it. John 8:36, if the Son therefore shall make ye free, if the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. Doesn't that sound delicious? That sounds great, right? Who doesn't want that sort of freedom that he's talking about? I know I do. But maybe that's because I am, as Archie termed to me last night, a contrarian. Luckily, I don't know anybody who would agree with that. Oh wait, that sounds quite contrary, doesn't it? I can't even help it. I wasn't even trying to do that. And then the other one, which I might read. Did you guys just hear something? Sorry, I'm trying to find Galatians, and I know it's right here. There it is. Sorry, it's hard to when you're standing. You know, Bible pages are kind of thin. I don't know. If you have a Bible anywhere, or go ahead and stop by one. Pick it up, flip it. The pages are very specific, often. Galatians 2:20. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Okay, so that was that. What that's about. That's what if the Son shall make you free. That's what that's about. We're not free necessarily. Christ came basically to release us from the burden of our sin. So when Christians talk about sinners, we're just saying the basically natural state of self is one of selfishness and of the God of self. And as I've lately been terming it, and I'm fond of it, so I'm going to say it again. It's the I got this. It's the I got this, God. Listen, I don't think so. I think I can figure this out. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time. But it's so funny because all Christ says he wants to do is actually just is free us, is deliver us from freedom. And I don't think that is, the use of the word freedom is merely salesmanship. I think it speaks to like exactly what we crave, that we want to be free from ourselves. I mean, I know I crave that still on a daily basis, to be free from myself, and I see it all around me. You know, how often we pursue that which doesn't actually make us healthy, you know, which certainly doesn't make us holy. And it's not really always, I find it quite infrequently actually that other people are really creating the drama and the tension and the frustrations of my life. I think most of the time it's pretty much me. It may involve other people, but it pretty much, you can track it all back to me. Anyway, so I was thinking about these three things. I was just praising it. I was saying, for giving me life, that's why I praise God, because I'm alive, and this world is, to me, it seems far too wondrous to be accidental. I don't know the exact minutia of how it's all put into place. Scientists can go explore that and try to figure that out, enjoy it. Never was much of a math and science person. I like to make art, so to me, I'm like, I don't know, just, I see the painting, and I'm like, wow, this guy's great. Hey, yay, I get to live in this and figure this out and live beyond, perhaps. Wouldn't that be lovely? And then I thank him because he's given me salvation. He called me by name, man, and just laid me low and made me humble, and I love that. And it's I've received untold riches already, just blessings in this life. I don't know, there's just such a blessing sometimes of whenever you do something in God's favor, you just, I don't know, it's such a freedom and a warmth and and you don't live with that tension and that fright of like, oh, how is this going to play out? You know what I mean? And then thirdly, he's given me freedom then out of that salvation. Freedom not only to, yes, us in a certain free will-ish aspect, but also freedom to pursue holiness, Whereas without him, I could not do it. I couldn't. I could scrape away certain parts of myself for sure. I'm not, I don't know if that would be completely useless, at least to our own eyes. But him setting me free from sin, and I now have someone to sort of walk behind, someone whose footsteps I can follow, to live righteously and loving literally at all times. Yes, I'm likely going to stumble, but I have the freedom now. I've been set free of that burden of myself, unless I choose to grab onto it, which of course I have and do. But I can follow his footsteps. I have freedom now to become a saint, to become like a holy soldier, and someone who can be truly helpful and loving, and all the days that I get to dwell here on this somewhat corrupted, but beautiful piece of earth and sky and sea and humans and animals that we call life. That's pretty awesome. And I was gonna talk even more, but maybe I'll try to remember it and I'll talk about it tomorrow, because I wanted to keep this one shorter, because these longer ones, no one really watches them. So, and I want to share. What was your first taste of freedom in your life is the anecdote I would like from y'all. Give me an anecdote. And I'm not necessarily asking questions, I'm asking for stories, but I like stories. What was your first taste of freedom? When did you know what freedom meant? Maybe you're a military person, so maybe it actually meant it had something to do with a flag and a salute and a song. Maybe it's when you got your driver's license and you peeled off down the road with your friends in the back at night, shut the lights off, and were like, I can do whatever I want. Maybe it was the first time you slid down the slide without your mom waiting at the bottom. I don't know. When did freedom start in your life? And if it has to do with the George Michael album, I will crack up.